Lucknow Super Giants finished mid-table last year, and this year they have a top five that on paper looks incredible. So they're going to have Rishabh Pant probably opening the batting with Mitch Marsh if he's fit, Markram Pooran, David Miller, maybe even Bretsky thrown in there, who's been really good in some of the games recently. He had a decent SA20. He had a great warm-up for the Champions Trophy for South Africa. He's a really exciting player. I mean, if all of these fire, then they could score 300 in this competition. There is a few sides out there that could score 300. Now, the issue that you have is obviously Rishabh Pant hasn't played cricket in a while. He missed the Champions Trophy and the white ball games leading up to the England series. So is he going to be a little bit rusty? Mitch Marsh hasn't played in what feels like forever, and even when he did, he was in terrible form, and I think he's still injured. Markram hasn't been in the greatest form, was starting to look a little bit better towards the back end of the year. Nicholas Pooran scored a ridiculous amount of runs in T20 cricket last year. I think he broke the record, and David Miller's just had a good Champions Trophy. I like that top five. I think it looks really good. The issue is that because they've gone heavy with the batting options for the overseas players, leaves them a little bit short in the bowling department. They've got bowling options such as Mayank Yadav, Moshin Khan, Shamar Joseph, who all have had injury problems throughout their careers, and that would worry me going forward. I mean, Mitch Marsh is probably going to miss the start of the tournament, and even if he plays, he's going to be as a batter only, so I think they're going to really struggle to balance the side. I mean, they could push for a playoff spot if the seam attack stays healthy. I just can't see it happening. For me, they're going to be close to the bottom of the table, and it seems ridiculous by the fact of that top five looks so ridiculous that they could score hundreds and hundreds of runs, but there's just nothing really to back it up with the ball, so that's why I've got them finishing towards the bottom half of the table, I'd say.